Are you in a relationship or are you married? Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tulufelo Ode for those of you who don't know me, and to my returning subs, welcome back home guys. Thank you so much for the love and for the support, and if you are new to this home, please click on the subscribe button below and become part of this amazing family. And thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, please do follow me on my social media. On Instagram as Tulufelo Moode, on TikTok at Promise Moode, and on Facebook as Tulufelo Moode as well. Guys, today we are doing a video which is like long overdue, and I know some of you will be mad at me because I was supposed to like do this video a long time ago, and I apologize for that guys. There were some inconveniences that were beyond my control. For example, I couldn't get my tripod, I couldn't get my ring light from Take a Lot because they said they don't have things in stock after I ordered. So like I waited for like 2 weeks without getting my order, and even now I still don't have, but I had to make a plan for me to do this video because I realized that if I don't do it, I'll keep on postponing and postponing, and I might not even do it because I've been creating content already. But I felt like, you know what, let me pause a bit and do this video because it's very much important to my subscribers and for those who like, you know, scroll down my YouTube just to see or to know who exactly am I. So guys, today we are doing Q&A. Finally guys, I've decided that, you know what, today is the day we know each other better. And thank you so much guys for participating, because I did post on my social media that you guys must ask me questions that you want me to answer on my YouTube. So that's basically what I'm gonna be doing today guys. I'll be answering your questions and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. I will do my best guys. I'll definitely do my best, and yeah, let's see how it'll go. So guys, first apology. I'm using my phone to record, so I had to write down the questions on my notebook because I know some people use their phones to read out the questions, but for me, because I'm using my phone, I couldn't do that. So apologies for that guys, if others might have a problem with me using a notebook, but I don't think you guys will have any problems. So yeah, let me not waste any more time guys, and let's get to it. First, please get your glass of something and relax, and let's enjoy. Cheers. Let's toast. Cheers. Oh, kana ringi. Never below you, never above you, always by your side. Yes, that one. Okay, let's see. The first question is, tell us who Tolu is. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, I honestly feel like this is the most difficult question. Like when someone says, please tell me about yourself, I feel like my brain all of a sudden freezes. Like I feel like, who am I? Like, I don't know how to answer this question, guys. I really don't know how to answer this question, but let's try, you know. I'm kidding, but yeah, to be honest guys, it's the most difficult question for me. I don't know why, but I think for me, I am one person who is intelligent. I'm very smart guys, that's one thing for sure. And I'm one person who can read the energy. Like once I get into the room, I can tell if I'm gonna be able to fit in or not, and I'll definitely act accordingly. I know when I'm wanted and when I'm not wanted. That's one thing about me. And also, I'm so impatient, guys. Like, I get so annoyed, like, by small things, and you will see that I'm really getting annoyed if something is not really going according to the way I want it to, or I just feel negativity around me. I would definitely get annoyed, and people will see that, okay, she is now getting annoyed. And I think my mom knows about this. Like, she's the person who always tells me, because, and sometimes it's not coming out of like bad space, guys. It's because I just don't feel comfortable with whatever that is happening, that I would get annoyed easily. So yeah, and I'm one person who's kind-hearted. Like, guys, my heart is so kind. Like, I'm one person who love to make like differences in other people's lives. Like, as much as if I can make any difference in your life, I would feel so much fulfilled. Sometimes it's not about like giving out money. It's mostly about the support, the courage, and just my presence. sorry guys, and just my presence in someone's life. Like, I would make, or I could make like a difference. And when someone comes back to me and say, hey Tulu, thank you so much for this, I feel like, okay, I have really accomplished something with my life. I have done something different in someone's life, and I have impacted someone positively. So I think this personality of mine goes hand in hand with what I do, like, as my career, which I will tell you guys. I think it was one of the questions. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's me, guys. And I'm that friend who brings the vibe to the party, guys. If y'all are making parties, please invite me, guys. I will definitely bring the vibe. And I'm that person, like, after Joburg, we go to Devon same night. That's the kind of vibe I bring to the party. So yeah, let me not talk too much because I still have a lot of questions to go through. But that's the kind of person I am, or that's Tolu in a nutshell. Okay, let's see. The next question is, how old are you? So as I'm recording this, I'm 27 years old, and they're asking, where are you from? I am originally from Northwest in Zerast, in the capital city of Zerast, which is Dinokana. They're gonna shoot me, Zerast people. But yeah, I'm from Dinokana, which is a small village outside Zerast, and I think it's like close to Botswana, 50 kilometers from Botswana. So yeah, that's where I am, guys. Like, I'm a rural girl, I'm a village girl. So ke tswa dusting e la ko Rust, and I know Rust make people, and my Fican people are gonna say a robot. It's fine, guys, okay? So yeah, guys, that's my home. That's where I was born and raised. So yeah. And the other question is, where and what did you study? I studied in Northwest University, Mafikeng campus. I did my degree, my honors, and my masters in the same university. I felt like I wanted to be in the same institution because I felt more comfortable with the lecturers and the professors there. So I didn't want to like do my masters or my honors in a different institution because I felt like I need some comfortability, because guys, research is not easy. So I wanted someone that we understand each other more, of like, we come a long way kind of relationship. So that's why I did my qualifications with the same university. And I recently got my certificate in project management with University of Cape Town, and I got it this year. Yay! I've been wanting the certificate, guys. It's been a while, so finally I got it. So maybe give her going. Sorry, guys. Okay. Another question is, any sports or hobbies that you do? People that knows me, they know that I'm a netball girl, right? So when I started working in 2019, I had to stop playing netball because work was just too much for me, guys. So I couldn't keep up with work and netball, and I was also in a different province. and I didn't know how to find like netball teams, and also I just didn't make effort because work wise it was too much for me. So I started gym like full time. So even now I'm still gymming full time. So that's basically what I do. And I recently discovered a new netball team in this province where I am right now. So I've been trying to like join them where I can, because my work is so demanding, guys. I don't have time. So yeah. The next question is, what do you do work wise, and what is the advice you have for young professionals starting off? So what do I do work wise? I'm the economic development specialist by profession. Yes. And what is the question again? Or advice to the young professionals. So guys, I think from my side, to make it to where I am right now career wise is to do more of research, because I'm in the renewable energy industry, and when I got in this industry I had no clue of what is happening in the industry. Like I didn't know anything, and I didn't have much knowledge. So I made sure that I research a lot. I made sure that I make connections. I made connections with people that I knew that they will help me grow in terms of my career. And I worked hard, guys. One thing about me, I would work hard and I always want to prove myself. And I don't leave anything unknown or any stone unturned. Like if I don't understand something, I would definitely go all out for me to understand what that thing is, because in this space, in the renewable energy space, like things are moving quickly and there's a lot going on. So if you don't run the pace, you'll be left behind, you understand? So that's the advice I would give to the young professionals, especially in my career or in my qualifications, that like development studies, those who are studying development studies. That's the kind of advice I would give you, because I know in universities we don't get more of career exposures. Because I know even with myself, when I was in university, I used to think that I have to work for the municipality, I need to work for government, and that's all. But that was not the case, guys. We just need to do more of research. We just need to like find more. For example, there's a lot of opportunities for us in the private sectors. So that's what I would say, because like guys, for me professionally, I actually started working at McDonald's and I was still doing my honors there. And trust me, I would wake up every morning and go to work. My peers in varsity used to come there having nice time, and me, I'm there working at McDonald's. And trust me, I didn't feel ashamed, because I knew where I wanted to go with life. I didn't want my mom to send me money anymore. I just wanted to start to be independent at that time. So also, don't be choosy in terms of what comes your way. You might not know where that is going to lead you in the future. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna get motivational speaker now, but hey. The other one says, how did you make it to be where you are, and what motivates you? So I think this question is mostly related to what I've just answered, right? Yeah, but I feel like what motivates me, guys, is my little brother. Like everything that I do in my life, I do it for that guy. Like I think my little brother is more of my child, so I also don't want him to experience the kind of life that I lived. So at this point, that's one thing that him and my family actually motivates me to change the situation at home, to be a better person, and to bring about positivity in his life as well. So he is one person who's actually motivating me to do better every day, and to better myself as well, and just to live better, guys, just to have better life and better future. And how did you make it? I think me making it, guys, was hard work, to be honest. Even my friend would tell me that you are a hard worker. Mpo would tell me that you are a hard worker, because go varsity, guys, I used to sleep at 3 a.m. Like I used to leave the library at 3 a.m. and I would make sure that when I go sleep, I know all the things that I was supposed to study. I couldn't sleep if I didn't understand the question, because I used to revise with previous question papers, and if there's something that I'm not sure of, I wouldn't sleep until I get it right. So that's basically what I do in my life every time, not only academically but even work wise. I I just want to learn, I just want to know, I just want to research. So that's how I am trying to make it in life, because I am not where I want to be, but I believe I am living some of the answered prayers by God. And I know He's still putting things together for me, guys. I know God will never leave nor forsake me. We are going places with Him. We're going higher and higher, guys. Okay, the other question is, any regrets? To be honest with you guys, I don't have regrets. I know most of the people say that, but to be honest, I don't have, because I believe the mistakes that I made when I was young or back then, they have motivated me to be the person that I am right now. And I know that if I do this, this is the consequence. So I'm trying not to repeat the same things that I did. And I'm actually glad that some of the things that happened when I was young that I would be regretting now is that they are not happening at the age where I am. You know, I'm glad they happened that time when I'm young, and I'm at an age where I can rectify them. So basically those regrets, I take them as lessons instead of regrets going forward, you know. So in a nutshell, I really don't regret anything. I'm actually glad that some of the things happened back then. So yeah, let's see. Drinks again. I hope it's already wine anymore. And guys, please plug me with different wines. I'm always drinking this red wine, which was recommended by Tlohi. So if you have another plug, this one is, I forgot. I know where it is, go Pick and Pay. So every time I need to buy it, I just go straight and take it from there. I don't even check the name anymore. So I forgot the name, but please guys, comment down below and plug me with your favorite wine. If it's a red wine, I don't like dry, so just recommend me like sweet and nice red wine. So yeah, okay, I feel like most of these questions are career related. Oh, this did I say too much? I don't know. But the other question is, how did you land your first job? I remember there's a friend in varsity who shared the post with me, and I applied just like you would apply for any kind of job. I applied and I got a feedback, and I did the interview. Like I said again, it's in the renewable energy, so that time I didn't know anything about the renewable energy industry, so I had to research. I did some interviews, and that's how it happened, you know, guys. And I feel like my career story is a beautiful story to tell, because I started in 2019 as an intern, and then in 2020 I got a 1-year contract, and then in 2021 I got a permanent post and I got promoted. Right. So yeah guys, that's one of the proud moments of my life as well. And I've been with the same company for the longest time. Like, this is actually my first company that I started with in 2019. I mean, I'm currently with the same company right now, and as economic development specialist, as I stated at the beginning of this video. So yeah, that's how I got my first job. Okay. Another one is, what do people mostly mistaken you for, or what assumptions do people make of you or think of you? So basically it's, what do people assume of me, or what? Yeah, I think that's what this person meant. I think guys, people think that I have money. People think I have money, guys, and I don't have. I don't want to say I don't have, or I have, but what I can say is I'm able to live the life that I'm living right now. You know, I do not have like money, but I'm able to maintain myself, and I'm able to live the life that I'm living right now without trying to pressure or to force anything. That's one thing that I'm grateful for, that I don't want to portray this life that I can't maintain, guys, and I don't want to be seen as I have money. As much as people would think, oh, you have money, but it's not always the case, guys. So me, I don't have money. That's what people make assumptions of me, that I do have money. And the other thing is, people assumes that I'm from a rich family. I get that a lot. People think that I'm from a rich family, and guys, that's not the case. I grew up kuzirasti, like I said, kodinukana kumachaying, like kumachaying. And I remember my grandmother used to sell traditional beer, we call it opose, So because at home we live like literally by the main road, so everyone knew me as Wanaku Oposing, like Wanaku Bujaling. You understand? So I didn't like that a lot, guys. Like I used to hate it when people say that, and in that kind of situation where alcohol is sold, every time when I come back from school, there are people at home, they are all over, they are making noise, they are singing. You know how people who are drunk behave, guys. So I would sometimes feel like I want to come home to peace. I want to come home and be able to study and not think about all these people that are sitting outside at home and making noise. But at that time, for me, I felt like it was also embarrassing, because people would describe me as Wanogo Bujaling, like I said, and I didn't like it, guys. I didn't like it at all, and I couldn't say anything because that's how we made, or that's how my parents got bread in the table. So I was not the person to tell them to stop doing that, because if I tell them to stop, what am I gonna eat? What are we gonna eat? As a family. So that's the kind of background I grew up in, guys. So I think that's another thing that motivates me, that I don't want my siblings and any of my family members living in that condition anymore. Like, even my kids, I don't want them to live like that, guys. It was not easy at all. It was not easy at all. And guys, there's a lot. There's a lot that is happening, and I'm really grateful that things has changed and life is getting better and better. I was telling my cousin the other day that I want us to be that generation that break the curse in our family, that we must be a family of graduates, we must be a family of rich people, we must be a family of business people. So yeah, I think that's what people mistaken me for. So yeah, guys, basically in a nutshell, that's how I grew up, and I went to public schools from primary school until high school. And sometimes I would even walk to school, guys, and it was far. Like, my high school was far. Actually, all my schools were far from home. But one thing that I'm grateful for is that my mother would make sure that I go to the best public schools, and those schools has actually made me the person that I am right now, because our principals were so strict, and they would make sure that we study, and okay, let's leave that one, guys. But yeah, okay, let's carry on. Okay, someone is saying, okay, this one is not really a question. It's saying, I want to remind you that you have come from far, and I am proud of you. So if I could, I was gonna tell you guys who this person is, but he is actually my neighbor. He literally stays like a walk from my home, and the reason why he's saying this, I think, is because he knows the situation that we lived in at home. And I'm actually happy now that this question came after what I just briefed you guys about. And to be honest, guys, I'm proud of what I have achieved so far. I know that I still need to achieve a lot, but I'm also grateful to God that He's been so merciful for me to be where I am right now, and He's been working with me through this journey to be where I am right now. And yeah, guys, yeah, I'm really proud as well of myself. So thank you so much, homie. Another question is, do you have kids, and if not, when are you planning on having one or two or three? I don't want this. Yo, guys, kids, no. No. Okay, at this point, I don't have any kids at this point, and I am not planning on having kids anytime soon. I'm leaving everything onto God's hands. Another thing is, guys, my career or my line of work requires someone to travel a lot. So, and I also still have a lot to achieve in terms of my career. So I don't want to have kids and then everything just stops, because I've seen people who have kids that they can't make some decisions just like that. They still need to think about their husbands. They still need to think about their kids. I don't want that now, guys. I don't want that now. My friend was saying I'm 40 years. I need to have kids, but no. For me, it's not on my priority list. If it happens, it happens, but I'm not planning on having kids anytime soon. But in the future, yes, definitely I want to have kids. Okay? Are you in a relationship or are you married? Kana Natasha Tahani Oring. I am very happy. Thank you, babe.
Guys, I
am in a relationship, but I'm not married. But then, in this step, please practice the steps and tungisane, guys. That's promising. I don't want last minute things. So, saying in the meantime, be prepared, because Rookie sang. I can't tell to Ari ki mo file invitation late. Ko bale Rookie sang no. Let's step. Kana tele sele sa reng. Kana reng pinela le nyal tiri. Guys, na le le monate ne. Ceremony actually, I don't know about after, but the ceremony is nice. But unfortunately, I'm not married yet, which is fine. I'm just leaving everything onto God's hands. But in the meantime, Rookie Samobo, my friend. Okay, how many siblings do you have? Biologically, I only have one sibling, which is Mateo. So, guys, my tattoo needs to be revamped. It's not as it should be. So basically, this is his name. I wrote his name here. His name is Mateo, and I'm the one who actually gave him this name. So yeah, that's one sibling that I have that I love with all my heart. And also by heart, I have other siblings like, Priscilla, I have Amanda, I have Anita, I have Mpo. So, even my friends, I sometimes consider them as my siblings. But yeah, I only have one biologically. All right. Another question is, how would you advise someone who's going to start varsity, and how was varsity life? Yeah, guys, I feel like when you go to varsity, don't compare yourself with anyone. Stay in your lane, focus on what you went there for, study as much as you can. Like, varsity has so many temptations, and if you're not focused, you will not make it. I've seen so many people fall off the trail because they're not focused. I remember during my varsity, during fees must fall, people would go gating, but strike, people would, and I would stay in my room, guys. I would study. I would stay in my room, I would study, and I would make sure that, I'm here to focus. I would not allow this all the other things to disturb me. I know what I'm here for. I'm not gonna say I wasn't partying, I wasn't having fun, but I knew when to stop, so please, guys, stick to your lane and focus, and make sure that you also build the relationship with your lecturers, because for me, that's one thing that also worked for me. I made sure that I know all the lecturers, I know their officers. I would ask questions, because I know people are not comfortable with asking in class, so I would go to their offices as well and ask questions and everything. But also, guys, my varsity life, especially first year, was not easy. I've seen my mom running up and down, guys, because I didn't have registration money. Like, I would see that woman, I feel like my mom is a strong person. Like, she wouldn't show me her emotions, but I could feel that my mom is not okay because of what is happening. I remember going there again, sorry. I didn't have rest. I was staying off campus. I had to take 2 buses to where I was staying. It was far. I had to move closer to campus. It was more expensive. I had to cut on my food allowance, guys. I would literally eat tin fish from Monday to Sunday. I didn't have fridge. I would go to campus feeling happy, guys. I would be the happiest person. I would be clean. I would be the nicest person. But people wouldn't think that I can go to fridge or I'm going to eat tin fish again. So guys, when I think about those days, my mom reminds me of those days like almost every time when we talk about my university life, especially first year, guys, when I didn't have bursary. It was hectic. I remember I used to wake up at 5 a.m. to go finance, guys, for me to explain my situation at home. I used to tell the deans and everyone go finance, I cannot chelete and I want to go to school. I want to pay for my fees when I finish. Guys, I had to write motivational letters. I had to wake up every day because when I go this day, someone would say, no, come tomorrow. If I go tomorrow, it's a different person. Guys, I didn't give up. I kept on fighting and fighting and fighting. You know, varsity, if you have outstanding balance, they don't allow you to register for the following year. So I couldn't register because I had like outstanding balance for the previous year. So I said go finance office, guys. I remember that day, I think it was the last day of them taking appeals for not being able to pay your fees. And when I was sitting on that queue, I got a message from the Department of Social Development, I think, saying that I've been approved for bursary, guys. You know, that day, everything changed, guys, for me. Like, I was so happy. I even cried on the spot. There was this guy from finance. I don't want to say his name, but he saw me crying at the queue that time when I got that message that I got the bursary. That time, guys, I'm in a queue to explain to the dean that I don't have money for registration. And when I'm on that queue, that's when I got that SMS that I have bursary. Guys, I immediately left the queue. I went straight to the department to ask if this message is true, and then they confirmed on their database that yes, it's true. Oh, guys, you know, that day I never thanked God in my life, but that day I thanked him so much, to a point where I even got rest. There was meal allowance. You know, after that day, I said to my mom, now I'm going to study harder than I used to. Like, you know, go campus, if you fail, you forfeit your residence. I made sure, guys, I study and I focus, because I felt like God gave me a chance with that bursary. He trusted me with that bursary, so I don't want to disappoint him. And guys, here I am. I have my master's degree now. Who could say, you know, I know we have like different stories to tell regarding our varsities and our life, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys that it was not easy, and I realized that most of the time we want the ending but not the beginning. So guys, if it's hard for you right now, things are not going well, stick to God and stick to that, and promise yourself that you will get out of that situation, regardless of, you know, what happens or what people say. Make sure that you do get yourself out of that situation. So yeah, and guys, I'm actually thinking of doing my PhD because I'm getting bored, man. Like, as much as my work is demanding, I need that adrenaline, like, you know, that stress of, yo, I'm not done with my proposal, I'm not done with my something. I need that stress, Nyana, just a bit. But I'll see. I don't know if I should do my PhD or I should do something completely different. But yeah, okay, sorry guys. The other question is, how did you meet your bestie, Anita? I love your friendship so much. Thank you so much. So me and Anita, we met in varsity. Anita is young actually. I think she was doing her first year and I was doing my third year. Yeah. So we were playing netball together. So she was staying go phase 2 or 3. I think those who are from African campus would know. It's phase 3 or phase 2. I forgot. And then I was staying in Lost City. So after netball, we would like walk together most of the time because we stayed in the same side. Yeah, never did local sighting one. So that's basically how we met, and we clicked, like, you know. So me and Anita, guys, we are the same thing. Like, whatever you see on Anita is what you'll see on me. Besides that, now I'm always ready to fight. Yeah, now she's the most calm person. Anita laughs at any situation. So now I'm always serious. So if you mess up with her, she will definitely give me a call, and I will definitely deal with the situation because she knows her now. at the end of the day, so I'm kidding, guys, I'm kidding, but yeah, that's how we met, and we clicked so much from the beginning. You know, our energy was matching. We didn't have to force anything. Like, we were so comfortable around each other, and I think that's what also keeps our friendship going right now, is that we share almost everything, if not everything. So that's what keeps us going. And thank you so much, guys. I think this one. Oh, guys, you see, using pages now, I don't know which page I'm on. Oh, this one. It says, what motivated you to start YouTube, and what do you want to achieve from it? I think this is my last question, actually. If I didn't answer any of your questions, please do forgive me, but I tried to, like, answer everything. So what motivated me to start YouTube, guys, is that I remember growing up, I was more of, I don't know if I should say bullied in terms of my looks. Apparently, I was not as cute growing up, guys. So I remember I was dating this other guy, and his friend caught us like fighting. You know how Jola Kukasi, like, you stand there by the corner with your person and you talk. So the friend came when me and this guy were arguing about something, and then the friend said, why are you even fighting for this girl? She's not even pretty. Guys, that's when my confidence died that day. Like, it's not only that, but there were so many factors that also contributed. Like, people were making jokes about my forehead, about a lot of things, man. People would even say I look like a boy. And guys, I lost confidence so much, and I had like big dreams. I always wanted to see myself as like someone who's on TV, someone who's a presenter, actress, or whatever. Like, but I just wanted to be more of a public figure. I remember me and my friend Mpo at high school would go to like the rooms that are empty in the school and just sit there and visualize our future, what we want to see ourselves in the billboards. But because I lacked that confidence, guys, I also couldn't achieve that. Like, I think I gained my confidence when I got to varsity. When I was growing up, I don't even have pictures of me when I was young. Probably I have few, because I felt like I'm not beautiful. This is not how I'm supposed to be looking like. So that really damaged me a lot, and I felt like I didn't achieve a lot of things because I lacked that confidence that time. And it took me a while for me to regain that confidence, guys. Like, it took me a while, I'm not gonna lie. So the reason why I started this is because, I wanted to like be free and be comfortable with myself as well. I feel like I'm still in that process of learning to accept myself the way I am. And even now, I'm still insecure about my forehead. I feel like that time they really damaged me, and they would think that it's just a joke. And I always tell my family that do not play around with any of my siblings with their characteristics. If a person looks like this, it's fine. Don't rub it into their face that, no, we're not with a big nose, because I know the damage what that can do to a person, because I'm the victim of that. And most people don't know that, guys. Like, most people don't know that, because I'm that person who would keep things and work them out by myself. You understand? So people didn't know that they are really damaging me in terms of my looks and what I would want to achieve in the future. So I think YouTube would actually help me to gain my confidence, and probably at some point I would even end up changing careers or taking this as like my daily thing to do, because to be honest with you, right now I'm really enjoying doing content. I know I started like a few months, actually a month back, and so far I'm really enjoying it, guys. And I know I should have started this long time ago, but also timing is perfect. You just wait. You just need to wait unto the Lord and unto yourself as well, and be honest with yourself if this is what you want to do, because content creation is not easy. One thing for sure, it's not easy. It requires time. It requires a lot of editing. It requires content as well. So yeah, I'm really hoping that it's gonna work out for me. So yeah, I think one of the questions that I might have forgotten to write that I got from WhatsApp was what is your highlight of the year for this year. I think my highlight was my graduation, my master's graduation. It was amazing because of what I went through that process of my master's, but I'm glad that I was able to complete. And I'll show you guys the pictures here. If the videos can also appear here, I'll show you guys.
Madam Deputy Vice Chancellor, I have the honor of introducing to you Muote Tulufelo, the Master's degree of Social Science and Development Studies is conferred.
Yeah, thank you so much, family, for watching, and thank you so much for the love that I'm receiving so far. I think when I'm recording this video, we are on 150 subscribers, if not mistaken. So my goal is to at least reach 200 by the end of November. So please, guys, do subscribe. Please share with your friends and their other friends and become part of this family, guys. I promise that I'll try my best to keep you guys posted with more and more and more content. Yeah, please let me know what you think on the comment, if I've answered your questions, and if you have anything to comment on, please do that on the comment below. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you so much for the love.